Hello YouTubers and fellow survivors. Welcome to a short video on the 0.52 update for Dayz Standalone. Now as you can see from this guy, it doesn't really matter what the update is, what the release, who, what, why and when. He's still going to be hellbent on killing anyone and anything that he sees, but he'll get his comeuppance. Now the update is quite extensive. There's a lot of items being added from clothes, melee weapons, weapon attachments, towns, animations and actions. I'll leave a link to the wiki page in the description so you can have a look and see what's new. They've also posted a future update plans which will highlight what they have planned over the coming quarters. This doesn't necessarily represent a quarter of the year because I think it's over about 2 years, but by the end of it they're going to be in beta stage, which is fantastic because then it should then basically represent more of a finished product but sort of a bit more bug fixes. But it should have choppers, you'll have boats, you'll have character ages, you'll have diseases, dynamic weathers, and you hopefully just have a bit more to do. Otherwise you're just going to end up with this, some idiot running around trying to sledgehammer me, but he ends up face plant the ground and I'm forced to defend myself with an axe to the back of the head. Now first they've got the hockey stick. It's no doubt going to be as useless as the baseball bat, but when there's nothing else around, then a stick of wood is probably going to be your best bet. Now they've added some new cooking features as well. They've got a new cooking tripod. This can be placed above a fire, add some pots and you can cook your food. Now speaking of food, when you kill and gut an animal, you can normally just harvest the steaks, you can harvest the leathers, and you make yourself bags and boots and all that kind of good stuff as well. But now you can also grab hold of the guts, which someone suggested that hopefully one day you can turn them into sausages. Now the next part of the update is probably for some of you the most important part of this update. There are now dresses in Dayz. Now these are no doubt for the female character, but what male doesn't want to dress as a lady at any given point? Now I think personally I'm looking pretty good. Now there are a variety of colours. They've got the blue ones, they've got the brown sort of checkered ones, you've got some light checkered ones as well, and obviously of course they have bright pink. Right, now all silliness aside, there's a change they've made to the gardening aspect which is actually pretty good. Before you had to find a greenhouse to plant your crops in, which was a pain because it forced you to go out into built up areas or at least find a group of houses with a greenhouse. Now I know those hermits out you that don't particularly like mingling with the public for obvious reasons suggested the guy at the beginning, as soon as you see someone they're going to be hellbent on killing you. But now you can do it anyway, you can hide away and garden until your heart's content. So all you can do, you find a flat plot of land, you can't do it on a slope, it needs to be a flat plot of land, get yourself a spade, scroll on the mouse wheel and pretty self-explanatory from then on. It gives you a 3x3 plot which can hold 9 plants. Just keep digging on them, it will prepare the land one by one and get your fertilizer and jobs are good. And now in addition to the tomato seeds that they've got on here, they've got pepper seeds and they've also got pumpkin seeds, so they're going to have a nice array of different veg for you to use. Now this next part is actually one I was personally hoping they would bring in. You can use long range scopes as binoculars. Finally, it makes so much sense to be able to look down a scope once you've got them. I mean, it's just you just hold it to your face. You know, you look down it. That's what you can do. But it's exactly the same animation as the binoculars. He even holds it the same way. Click on the mouse, and you're looking down. It also works lying down, which the binoculars didn't do when they first came out. Now, the last part is probably my favourite part of the update. The zombie apocalypse, when there's nowhere else to turn, all your friends are dead, and there is no hope, no chance, no light at the end of the tunnel. The easy way out.